Click on go live. Okay. Hello. Okay, well, I think I'm going live now. Hello. All right, my apologies because I have been talking for 3 minutes thinking that you could see me. But this is new software and I am not familiar with it, so I am still trying to understand because it says start streaming and it says start recording and then it says go live. So I did start streaming, I did start recording, but I didn't click on go live. Okay, so thank you for coming. It's great to have you here. My name is Mike, and I want to start something very special, very fun. And I am here because of you. Yes, I want to start speaking now. Well, I am already speaking, but I want to help you start speaking now. Well, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Mike. I am from the United States, from California, and now I live in Madrid, Spain, and I have been teaching, English for almost 30 years. Probably more time than you have been on this planet. And I am excited to be doing something new. I want to help you speak now. So I am very excited, and this is going to be something completely unique. It's going to be very, very special because it's not just me talking. It's going to be you what? Participating. Exactly. You see, you are going to help me communicate. Okay, so it's not just you sitting back and going, uh-huh, uh-uh. No, it's going to be you also learning and speaking because if you don't use it, do you know this expression? If you don't use it, let me see if someone says it in the comments. Very good. You lose it. If you don't use it, you lose it. So you have to be participating. So, that's who, and I want you to participate. And if you can't speak, okay, maybe you are in a public place and you don't want to speak, then at least move your mouth. This is called mouthing something, where you move your mouth, but no sound comes out. So you can say, lose it. Yeah? And if you don't want to mouth the words, then at least, exactly, think them. Okay, so, but I want you participating in this live with me. Participating speaking, participating thinking, and participating. I'm looking at the comments. Who's got it? Participate by texting, writing. Beautiful. Nice. Very good. Typing. Ooh, so many different words. Excellent. Okay, so I want to hear about you. Before we start, let's hear about you. I want to know, where are you from? And what do you think is your level of English? A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Okay, so let me see where you are from and what is your level, more or less? What do you think your level is? Okay, so we got Spear King, 123 from Germany. Wie geht's? Es geht mir gut. Ja. Wunderbar. I'm trying to think of my German. It's been too long. From Hungary, B1. Saudi Arabia, B2. Can you explain levels? Good question. Yes. From Egypt, B1. Morocco, B1. Mirau. Okay. So there are 6 levels. So it's Basic is A1. You can say, hello, how are you? You can talk about basic things in the present tense. Then you have A2. A2 is you can use the past tense, the future tense, and you have a bigger vocabulary. You can talk about, classrooms. You can talk about your daily life. You can talk about weather. You feel more comfortable. Then there is B1. B1 is now intermediate. B1, you start using more complex idioms and structures. You make less mistakes. And then you move up to B2. B2 is quite comfortable with English. You can use all the different tenses. You can use the pluscuamperfect. You can use the past preterite. You can use all the different tenses, and you feel quite confident. C1 is, I would consider, many native English speakers are at C1. Yeah, you have a lot of control. You feel very comfortable. And C2 is the highest, most difficult level, and that is for someone who speaks with a very, very elevated vocabulary, no mistakes, beautiful pronunciation. It doesn't have to be perfect, but beautiful, very easy to understand, and what I would consider eloquent. Eloquent means you sound wonderful when you speak. Yeah. So let's see here. B1, B2, B2. But I can speak B1. Okay, good. Russia. Upper intermediate. Okay, this is all very. Uh, Spear King asks, "What am I?" I assume you mean what is my level? Because I am a man, I am American, I'm a teacher. My level, I have never taken a test to test my level. I assume I'm at least C1, and I have a university degree. I'm a native English speaker, so I'm probably a C2, but I have seen some of the C2 exams, and they are very difficult. All right. I tried to enroll in your classes, but the problem, I don't know if it suits me because of zones. Oh, I understand. Well, this is going to be the time slot, probably around 5 or 6 p.m. European time. This is going to be the time zone. So we're trying to find the best time to accommodate everybody. Good. Okay, well, great. We have people from all around the all around the world. Yeah, world. Right? Incidentally, world is one of the most difficult words to pronounce. World. You really have to really extend your lips. So, one of the things we are going to talk about is pronunciation. Not now, but during these classes, okay, we're going to talk about pronunciation. What are we going to talk about? Are we going to talk about lakes and rivers? Are we going to talk about politics? What are we going to talk about? Pronunciation. Okay, B2, low C1. Okay, world. Excellent, guys. Okay, so you see, that is what I am doing. I am asking you to participate, right? This is called TPRS, where I am talking and also asking you questions. Exactly, okay? Asking you to finish my sentences. Exactly. So it's not just about you listening and saying, oh, yeah, oh, okay, blah, 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 blah. No, I want this to be active because the goal, the objective, is to help you become a more confident speaker. Repeat, a more confident speaker. A much more confident speaker. I want to be a much more confident speaker. Exactly. Okay, so that is what we're going to do. All of the activities are going to be dynamic. They are going to be interactive with you participating. All right, wonderful. So let's see here. Let's see. I have my notes here. So let's see if I have forgotten anything. Yes. No, I haven't forgotten anything. I'm saying yes because I'm excited. All right, excellent. All right, so, well, next thing we're going to do is I want to ask you questions. No, that's not the next thing. No, the next thing is I want to ask you 4 questions. Big difference between asking you questions and asking you 4 questions. So please give me your questions. Do you have questions? And I will try to what? Try to answer the questions. Yeah, I'm going to try to answer the questions. Do I know everything? Do I pretend to know everything? No, no. But if I don't know the answer, then we will discover it together. All right, so let's see here. Someone has an exam tomorrow. Uh-oh. Okay. And it's a high tier. Ooh, what a great word. Tier is like similar to level. Okay. Ooh, past perfect. Uh-huh. Yes, past perfect. We have present perfect, past perfect. Yes. Good question. All right. What's the best way? Oh, wow. As I believe I can do it. All right. Wonderful, Najinata. Okay, well, let's talk for a moment about the past perfect. Okay, so first of all, the present perfect is I have done, right? I have gone, I have been, right? This is something when you're talking about the past until now. For example, I have studied German. Did I study German yesterday? No. Did I study last year? No. But in my life, in the past, I have studied German. Yeah? It's something that happened in the past and continues until the what? Present. Exactly. So you're talking about this big amount of time starting in the past and continuing to the present. Now, let's talk about the past perfect. The past perfect is formed with had. Always had. So imagine I say I had studied. Yeah, I had studied. When do we use that? That's if you're talking about something that starts in the past and also finishes in the past. It does not continue to the present. For example, um, last week I took a German exam. I had studied a lot, but still I failed, right? What are we talking about? We're talking about the time before the exam. I had studied, and when did that stop? It stopped when I took the exam last week. It doesn't continue until now. I'm talking about only the time before the exam. I had studied. Yeah? It's it's a little complicated. It's not that common, but if you really want to be proficient in English, you should know the past perfect. I hope that helped. All right, good. Wow, fascinating. Good question. All right, let's see what else we have here. Um, I have been feeling sick lately. Oh, right. Present perfect continuous. Have been feeling. Well, when we're getting into some complex structures here. And I want to study it here for tomorrow a bit. Reading is difficult method to acquire vocabulary because I am a beginner. Yes, unfortunately, a bad thing about English is when you read a word you don't necessarily know how to what? How to pronounce it. Exactly. You don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, you see this word. It's Alibi, and you don't know if it's alibi or alibi or alibi or what. You're like, well, I don't know. It's why when we read names in English, especially surnames, well, I have no idea how to pronounce this, right? Yes, so reading is a difficult way to get vocabulary. So I recommend watching a video with subtitles so you can get used to, yeah, you can accustom yourself to hearing and seeing the word at the same time. Good, pronounce it. Excellent. Write it. Very good. Very good. Okay, you guys are great. All right. We're going to go now. I want to talk about this live lesson idea. Okay, so my objective is to get you speaking, using your English, and feeling more and more comfortable. So I want to talk a little bit about tricks. What are some tricks or some hacks that can help you improve your English fast? Yeah? Fast. What's a synonym for fast? Does anyone know a synonym for fast? Let's see here. I'm looking to see. Awesome, Najinata. No, it's wonderful. Quickly, excellent, quickly. Or there's one, someone says no say or knows. I don't know. Quick, rapid. Ooh, rapidly. Excellent. Okay, good. That's when I want to work with you. Okay, participating, getting you to think and to even speak. So it's great that you are thinking and writing, but I also want you speaking. All right. So repeat after me. I want to speak. I want to speak more fluently. I want to speak with more confidence. I would love to speak with more confidence. Good. So another tool, another trick we're going to learn is I'm going to give you a hack. Are you ready? So we all know that to speak another language, it's important to have vocabulary, right? We are working with vocabulary, talking about synonyms, different words, right? But how do you learn, right? How do you learn new words? Well, one great way is to use flashcards. Yeah? I personally use an app called Carteto, and they have AI generated images to help you learn, and you can make all of your own flashcards, or they give you ideas for flashcards. And what I do is I don't only learn the word, I learn the word in a sentence. Yeah. And so, for example, imagine you learn the word busy, right? Busy means, yeah, you are doing things. Yeah. But you don't just learn busy, you learn, oh, how do you say, I have a busy week? In French, I am learning French. J'ai une semaine très chargée. Yeah. I have a very busy week. So, you're not just learning that word, you're learning the word in a sentence. And it's something that you might actually say. So, repeat after me. I have a busy week. Wow, this week is so busy. Good. And another thing we are going to do that will really help cement the vocabulary in your brain is we are also going to be using theater. My background is theater. And when you are charging your words, your vocabulary with emotions that comes from drama and acting, will those words get implanted deeper into your what? Into your shoulders? Into your buttocks? Into your, let's see here, into your brain, into your mind. Exactly. Exactly. So another trick that we are going to be using here and that you can use on your own is when you study a word, when you're repeating it, repeat it inside of a sentence and repeat it using emotions. Don't just say, oh, my week is busy. No, say, my week is so busy. Try that with emotion. My week is so busy. This week is so incredibly busy. Good. Really feel that emotion and know that that emotion is setting anchors in your brain, connecting that vocabulary to your memory. Yeah, it's really creating anchors. Yeah, you understand anchor? Yeah, an anchor is a thing that comes off of a ship and holds it to the bottom. The anchor. Yeah, I don't know if I can draw a picture of an anchor. All right, good. So those are two good hacks. Okay, so don't just learn words, learn the word inside of a sentence and charge it with what? Charge it with what? Charge it with, there we go. Thank you, Masa. Anchor. Charge the word, charge the phrase, charge the sentence with, someone's going to write it. I'm really excited with emotion. Yes, Hannah, great job. Whew, I was really getting nervous there for a moment. With emotion, with effects, with affection. Yeah, with affection or even with drama, with acting. All right, good. Let's see if I am forgetting anything. Well, okay, yes. All right. So I want to get you practicing. I want to get you using English. And I want to get you more and more comfortable with English. Let's see here. Oh, so much. I don't know where to start. Okay. I have a word in mind that is making a little confused how to write it and to clear what it is. I'm not sure what word you have in mind, Naginata. All right, moving on. So it's time for Q&A. Q&A? Mm-hmm. Question and answer. Good. All right. So I've got some great questions this week on my social media, from my Instagram and on my TikTok. And first, Amy from Finland asked me, what is my favorite sport? Well, I came to Spain to play professional football. Yes. And it didn't work out. It didn't go well. Yeah. It wasn't, what's a different way I can express this, right? It didn't go well. It didn't work out. Who can tell me a different way to express this? The team I wanted to be on did not choose me, so it didn't. I failed. Exactly. Yes, that's very clear. I failed. It was not good. It was not epic fail. Exactly. It was an epic fail. It was not a success. Good. Oh, I like that. Football is soccer. Yes, yes. I came over to play soccer. I played soccer my entire life in the United States, and I thought, wow, wouldn't it be amazing to play professional soccer, professional football in Spain? That would be a dream. And so I came over, I had a couple of tryouts. A tryout is like a test, a tryout, but the teams did not choose me. But I decided to stay. I played soccer on a lower level, and I met some incredible people here in Spain. and I decided to stay. Okay, I didn't pass it. Didn't training. It didn't go as planned. Oh, I like that, Karen. It didn't go as planned. Oh, that's a very tactful way of expressing it. Tactful. Tactful. Tact is a good word. It means oh, how do you explain tactful? Tact, T-A-C-T. I'm gonna write it. Tactful. Tactful is when you use a lot of agility to explain something. You don't want to offend the person and you don't want to hurt someone's feelings. You use a lot of tact, yeah, to guide the situation. Thank you, Najinata. Yes, I never know how to refer to it. Soccer or football. Of course, if I say here in Spain, if I say soccer, sometimes people say, what? I don't know what you're talking about. So, yeah, or they say, of course you know it's called football, and they treat me like I'm stupid. So I never know how to win. All right. Cool. Let's see here. So, yeah, my favorite sport is soccer, is football. Next question. Someone says, let's see here, from Saudi Arabia. He says, I need an online English course for my son, Walid, through TPRS method. Woohoo! TPRS, yeah. He's 10 years old and his level is basic. Okay, so wonderful. I love TPRS and nobody knows what TPRS is. Okay. Yeah, TPRS is this great method where, as you speak, you ask questions to involve people. Who do you involve? Do you involve the cats and the dogs? No. Do I involve myself? Who do I involve? The people, the listeners, exactly. And so it's that type of thing, stopping to ask simple yes or no questions, or stopping to ask what the people think I'm going to say, or asking people for synonyms, etc. So it's a great way to keep people what? What am I going to say? It's a great way, TPRS is a great way to keep people, to get people, let's see here, to get people engaged together. Oh, I like that. Get people together, conversing, connected, engaged. I was going to say involved. Yeah, to get people involved, engaged, connected, all of those things. Good. I love it that you are jumping right in with the TPRS to be active. Careful, not involved, involved with an I. Good. Exactly. All right, Pablo, nice job. Karen, excellent. Okay, so yes, TPRS is this great method that has been shown to, well, that's complicated structure. That studies show that when you use TPRS, it's a very effective way to learn languages. And it uses a lot of images. Yeah, images, pictures, describing pictures, and everything is active. Very little passive learning. Okay, so yeah, but a place to learn TPRS. I mean, of course, your son can come here, but I don't know how basic his level is, and I don't know if this will be interesting for your son. But let me do some research or some, what's a synonym of research? Investigation, right? I'm going to do some investigating and see if I can find a place for TPRS for a 10-year-old. All right. Maybe that's my next project. All right, two more questions. So we have Wissam from Iraq ask a big question. How can I get a job in Europe or the USA? Okay, yes, I hear this question a lot. Well, first of all, not easily. Now, it's not easy, but it's not impossible. So, you are doing one important thing, which is improving your English. It's almost impossible to get a job in Europe or the USA without a good, very good level of English. Yeah, B2, C1. Yeah. So you're in the right place. Secondly, you have to learn things that are useful, that are in a high demand in Europe, in the USA. What is that? Tech, engineering, AI. Yeah, I would say those are the three biggest fields, the three biggest places to study. Yeah, become an expert in one of those. And the third thing I recommend is get a job with an international company. And then once you're in the international company, try to find a way to get them to send you to another country for a year or permanently or something. So that's what I would say. English, look for, develop a skill that is in high demand in Europe and the United States, and then look for an international company, get a job. And maybe at the beginning, you work remotely. Yeah, you work at home or you work in your country, but with them at an office or whatever. And then somewhere down the line, get promoted or transferred to one of those countries. Okay, and last one. This is from Ernesto. And hold on a second. Let me stop for what TPRS stands for. Oh, sorry, you're exactly right. So TPRS stands for Training Proficiency with Reading and Storytelling. TPRS. And so, yeah, it's a lot of just telling stories, reading, but it's also about this questioning, constant questions, and involving the people, involving the listener. And I have also added the synonyms. Yeah, hey, what's a synonym for synonym? It doesn't exist. There's no synonym for the word synonym. Ironic. Okay. But good question, TPRS. And that's a great structure. What does TPRS stands for? Oh, there we go. Thanks. Paul got it. Teaching proficiency. Thank you. Teaching, not training. Teaching proficiency. There we go. Research to get intel. What about the medical field? Oh, that's a good point, Hannah. Also, yeah, care, medical field. Yes, you're right. Huh. Raquel says, it sounds like there's a tiny helicopter in the room. You're right. I can see the little levels going tick, 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 tick. Is there a small helicopter in this room? I don't know. Let me turn off this light. I'm going to turn off this light. Maybe it's this. No? There's still a small helicopter. I don't know. It's very strange. All right. Okay, thanks. Thanks for telling me the noise is gone. All right. We'll see how it goes. Strange. All right. So those are the questions. Let's see here. Oh, I'm sorry. There was one more question, and that is from Ernesto. Ernesto, when do you use, that's a strange little structure. When do you use problem and when do you use issues? Problem or problems versus issues. Huh. What's the difference? Yeah, good. Good. These are both very common. Yeah. And issue in general is like a topic. Yeah. And so there's nothing negative with a topic. Yeah. It's just, oh, something we need to talk about. Yeah. But a problem is something that has negative connotations. Yeah, connotations means a negative feeling. Yeah, it has a negative vibe to it. Yeah, and so problems. Imagine you are talking with a workmate, and you say, "Oh, you have some problems we need to discuss." Oh, wow. That makes the person feel what? What would you say if someone says, "Oh, we need to discuss your problems"? How would you feel? You would feel, who's going to say it? Let's see here. Ooh, worried. I like that. Worried. Or I was thinking of something that starts with D, starting with D, defensive. Yeah, someone's like, whoa, what, me? A problem? I don't have a problem. I'm right. They start to defend themselves as opposed to, oh, we need to talk about something. Okay, let's talk about a topic or an issue. Um, Spear King's got some good, uncomfortable. Good, Karen. Um, and so, feeling uncomfortable. Sorry, I have lost my train of. This is a great expression. This is perfect. I did this on purpose so that you could learn this expression. I lost my train of. Does anyone know the expression? I lost my train of thought. Yeah? I lost my train of thought. So, Spare King is asking if I can do a live every day or week. That is the plan, to do one every week. Yeah, and do this type of thing, this type of format where I am using TPRS, exactly, involving you, engaging you in the conversation, and having you speak. Good. Okay, that's exactly it. Okay. The sound is coming again and when. All right. Well, I apologize. This is the first attempt. This is our first try at this dynamic, and so we are discovering the small problems. Do you know a different way to express the small problems? Yeah. Who could think of it? The small, little small technical problems. Do you know a different way to express that? I can think of two things, two different ways. Tiny problems, yes, yes, again, problems, tiny, good. But this is quite advanced. I'm thinking of an advanced thing. Pablo got it. Bug. Yeah, we say a bug, like an insect. If you have a problem with your computer and it's not doing exactly what you want, you call it a bug. Or Karen, bravo, bravo. Glitch is the other word I was thinking of. Yes, glitch is especially used with machines or with technology. Yeah, something that it's got a glitch. Yeah, there was a movie years ago from Disney called Stitch Has a Glitch. Yeah, and something's going wrong with this adorable animal Stitch, and he does bad things. Yeah, Stitch has a glitch. All right, so let's get you involved. Stitch has a what? So repeat after me. Stitch has a glitch. Stitch has a terrible glitch. I can't believe it. My computer has a glitch. This glitch is driving me crazy. Good. You remember? What are we doing? We are learning a new word in a sentence, and we are including emotions into it. Yeah? We are, who remembers the word? How are we keeping it in our brain? We are, yes, technical problems, Yasmin. Good. We are attaching it with a, who remembers the word? Let's see if anyone remembers the word. Hey, Jasmine, anchor, bravo. Exactly, with an anchor. All right, you guys are awesome. Okay, quickly, synonyms for awesome. Other words. So we have awesome, we have great, we have, come on, let me see. There are many, yeah? Let me see. You guys are awesome, great. Speechio. I don't know speechio. Nice, beautiful, fantastic, amazing, gray. I think you mean great. Impressive, perfect, handsome. Oh, well, thank you very much. Pretty, great, pretty great. Again, spearking, special, special, incredible, cool, fantastic, incredible, amazing. Stew. Does anyone know ones that starts with stew? Outstanding. Nice, Karen. Stupendous. Or stunning. Oh, I like it. Stunning. Or spec. Does anyone know the spec one? Stunning, good. Stunning is more physical, it's more beautiful. Spec. Let's see, spec. Nobody? Spectacular. Spectacular. Okay, yeah. There are, yeah, Masa got it. Nice. All right. So there are lots, all right? But it's always good to review, yeah? Because we're always talking about things that are great, but you don't want to just say, great, very good, great, very good, great. No, let's have a rich vocabulary. Let's have an awesome vocabulary, a spectacular vocabulary, and amazing vocabulary. All right, you guys, I am loving this. Cool. Let's go to the next topic. Okay, hacks, tips for speaking English today. Okay, I've got four. And I want you to take them. Take them how? How should you take them? You're going to take them. I know, I love TPRS. I think it's so useful, so good. So I have four tips and I want you to take them. Take them how? Yes, seriously. Yes, that's what I was thinking. I want you to take them seriously or take them. We have another expression, which is take them to heart. I want you to take them to heart. I want you to hold them close to your heart. Take them seriously. It's another way to say it. Okay, take them fast. Yeah, I guess you could say take them fast. It's a little strange. Immediately, I want you to take notes. Okay, yes, possibly. Good. I like it. I like the way you're thinking. All right. Tip number one. A tip is a careful. You don't say an advice. You say a piece of advice. A tip is a piece of advice. All right. So the first one is common sense, but I have to say it, and that is practice. Practice, and then after you practice, practice more. Because our brain works with repetition. Yeah, it works with repetition. So try to find a way to practice every single day. Yeah, practice your English. It can be only listening or reading or something, but get your brain connecting to that part that is dedicated to English. Get it over there. All right, good. And my personal my personal preference is to speak, not only read. If you're reading, great, but if you could be reading and reading out loud, even better. Yeah. Or if you're watching a movie and reading at the same time, great. But maybe stop, and if they say something difficult or you think, oh, that's a great expression, I want to practice, rewind, excuse me, and practice saying it yourself. Practice, practice, practice. All right, good. Number 2, we already touched on this topic. You touch on a topic. Um, yeah. Yes, I definitely think movies with subtitles is great. Yeah, you're working on your ear and your spelling and writing at the same time. I think it's great. Um, so vocabulary. We already talked about we talked about getting new vocabulary, right? We talked about carteto. Paul put the link in the chat, and um, and we talked about not only um, not only learning the word, but putting it in a sentence, and when you are practicing with it, when you are saying it, putting emotions in, right? Good. All right. So we got vocabulary. And I'm going to be, I have a Telegram group. If you're not in my group, you need to sign up for it because we're going to have, the description is going to be below. I think Paul is going to put the description in. We're going to be doing a lot of, giving a lot of content there for vocabulary. Yeah, to make your vocabulary what? Do we remember? Bigger? What were the some of the synonyms? Do you remember the synonyms for big? We talked about big, large, huge. Some of the more advanced ones. Yeah, massive and huge. Massive. Humongous. Humongous is what I was thinking. Or enormous. Or gigantic. Good. All right. Number 3. Tip number 3. Here we go. It is basic grammar. Now, I don't love grammar. Well, for some things, I find grammar fascinating. I think it's very interesting, but I realize that's not normal. And so, uh, I don't want to focus on grammar, but it is necessary to do a little grammar, especially if you have to take an exam and you have to get it correct, and if you're curious about it, then great. It's nice to understand, oh, why does the language work in these ways? I mean, we are curious people, and that is something that we have to feed. All right. Uh-oh. All right. What else are we doing here? So, now, if you hate grammar, go ahead and put in a little poop emoji. You know what a poop emoji is. I was going to draw a poop emoji, but I'm not very good. I'm not very good drawing. I thought it was going to be easy to find the poop emoji. There it is. It's a classic. We all know what it looks like. All right, so what am I missing here? Anyway, hold on a second. What am I doing here? Sorry, I am not familiar with this interface. I'm not familiar with this interface, how it works. Okay, so unfortunately, I can't see if you guys are putting in poop emojis or not. I see one poop emoji. I have lost my chat. I don't see it. Okay, here we go. No, that didn't work. Ah, there we go. Okay, yes. Spear King, 1, 2, 3. Definitely. Lena. That's a funny emoji. All right, cool. Um, these are fun. All right, yes. So, grammar isn't very much fun, and I don't think it's necessary for learning English. I mean, if you think of a child learns a language natively, and they never study a day of grammar in their life. You know, I mean, come on. They just know what sounds correct. Um, I agree, Najinata. Yeah, there's no reason to hate on people for not having good grammar. Um, I think people who uh, laugh or criticize people who are trying to speak another language, I think that just reflects on them that they don't have that experience of knowing what it feels like to learn another language, to have this beautiful experience and understand how difficult it is to speak another language. I'm getting dry. So, yeah, I just think it's not sad for us who are speaking a different language. It's sad for the person because it's a reflection on them that they just they haven't had a lot of world experiences to help with their empathy. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Najinata. Okay. Let's see here. So we talked about grammar. We're going to do a little bit of grammar in the Telegram group. Not much, but just the essential stuff. Okay. And number 4 is confidence. Yeah. We are going to work on you feeling confident and comfortable in English. And how do we do that? It's not going to happen in a day. It's not going to happen in a week, but it will happen little by little with little tiny what? Little tiny. Hey, Yasmin, you're reading my mind. You are reading my mind. Little tiny steps. Exactly. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Don't get frustrated if, oh, I've been studying English for 2 years and I still don't feel confident. There are always going to be moments where you don't feel completely confident. So, oh, I'm going to give you one more tip. It's not on my list, but that is make mistakes. Please, please, please make mistakes. What's a synonym for mistake? What's a different way to say mistake? Make. Ooh, easy Sinhala. That's a good. Almost, Lena. I love that you said wrong answers, or errors. I was thinking of errors, Yasmin, exactly. But I love it, Lena. Perfect. Wrong. Okay. It's not exactly correct. What you said is wrong, but I love it because that's what we're talking about. I understand you. And at the end of the day, the important thing is to communicate. It's not to be perfect. And I want you to think for a moment that even in our own language, we make mistakes. But what happens? When we make mistakes in a different language, we think, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh no. But when we make mistakes in our own language, eh, who cares? No big deal. You correct it and continue, or you don't correct it, and it's not important, right? I can remember I do theater, right? And I was on stage and I was talking to audience members, and I said, "Hey, what are your name? What are your name?" Of course, the correct way is, "What is your name?" Right? But it's one of those things where I was going to ask two people, "What are your names?" And then I changed in the middle and I just said, "What are your name?" And I realized, oh my God, that was just a basic, stupid mistake. But it's my own language. I don't care. No problem. But I was thinking, if I said that in Spanish or in Portuguese or in French, I would be what's what would I feel? I would feel what's this? I would be starts with an H. The word I'm thinking of starts with an H. Embarrassed. I would be embarrassed, but I was thinking of a word that starts with an H. Shocked. Oh, good. Upset. Troubled. Oh, you guys are so good. Devastated. What a great word. Panicked. Ashamed. Oh, bravo. Ooh, good try, Anastasia. Humble. Maybe humbled. Humbled. Hilarious. Oh, you guys are so good. I love it. I love it. Hilarious means very funny. Yeah. And so what I was humiliated. Oh, that's great. These are wonderful answers, but none of them is the word I was thinking of. I was thinking of horrified. I would be horrified. Yep. Okay. Wow. I love it. Your answers are fantastic. Okay. Good. Good. Let's see here. We talked about all these things. So practice, vocabulary, basic grammar, confidence. We're going to work on your confidence little by little. And the last one was make mistakes. Okay. So all this is going to be, I was watching a video, a YouTube video this morning that was talking about how to learn languages. And the person giving the TED Talk spoke 20 languages? Something crazy. Him and his brother speak, a ridiculous amount of languages. And one thing he said, one of the most important things about learning a language, to learn a language fast, is, thanks, Diana, is, Pablo, you got it right, horrified. That's perfect. The most important thing is fun. Fun. Hey, that's what I think. Exactly. I like to play with the language. Use my creativity while I'm learning the language. That for me is the best part. That's why on my social media, I try to have so many games. Yeah, I like to play games. So, let me read your questions. I admire your good energy, your enthusiasm. I love to learn English with you. Thanks for sharing. It's a pleasure, Diana. You're awesome. Confidence, vocab, grammar, and what is the fourth? The fourth was vocabulary. No, you got it. Vocabulary, practice, practice, and make mistakes. Do not be afraid. When you make a mistake, our natural reaction is to go, oh, dang it. Change that. Say, oh, fantastic. Mike said it's good to make mistakes, and I'm making mistakes. Well, woohoo. But know that making mistakes is part of learning a language. And if you're making mistakes, that means you are trying. And when you make a mistake, that is a great way to learn. Because when you make a mistake, oh, wow, you have that moment of, and that helps to cement it in your brain. You think, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that when? I'm not going to do that again, right? I'm not going to do that another time. I'm never going to do that again, right? All right. Hey, Karen, you're awesome. Thanks. All right. Um, I am kind of a perfectionist. Yes, I understand. I too am a perfectionist and I like to speak correctly. But try to force yourself out of that comfort zone, out of your perfectionist comfort zone, and think, okay, it's okay. Mike said it's okay if I make a mistake. All right, here I go. All right, good. So it's time to play. All right, and we're gonna play. We're gonna play a game. Let's see here. I have run out of water. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, 7 o'clock. All right. Well, I did want to play one game, at least one game with you, and it's a game maybe you have never played before. I play this sometimes on on my lives on Instagram, and it's called the Forgetful Storyteller. And so the way it works is I tell a story. You have to work on your comprehension. You have to understand and follow the story. And I forget important things about the story. And you have to invent them. And I will take the first coherent answer that comes up. All right, so, and then we will continue in that direction. So the story gets invented with all of us participating. Are you ready? All right, let's play the Forgetful Storyteller. So, this is the story about a boy and his dog. And the boy's name was, what was the boy's name? What was the boy's name? Who can invent the boy's name? Let's see here. No, Najinata, it's no problem. Jeff, exactly, Jeff. The boy's name was Jeff, and the dog's name was Charlie. We'll take Karen. So Jeff and Charlie, they decided to take a walk one day, and when they went down the street, and on the street they saw something surprising. What did they see on the street? Jeff and Charlie, they were walking along and they saw something on the street, and and they saw a cow. Exactly. They saw a big cow walking towards them, and of course, Charlie. I think Charlie's the dog. I think Charlie's the dog. Charlie started barking. Did Charlie start drinking water? Did he start panting? I bet you don't know what panting means. Panting is... Did he start panting? What did he start doing? Barking. You see the way I'm asking questions as we go to keep you engaged. All right, good. So he started barking at the cow, and the cow let out a very loud... and started running right for them. Well... Jeff knew what to do. What did Jeff do? I can't remember. What did Jeff do? So the cow is running directly at them, and Jeff knew what to do. He ran, of course, thank you. He called the cops. I love it. He called the cops. The cow was running at him. And he's like, I know what to do. I'm going to call the cops. So that's what he did. He called the cops, right? The police. Cops is another name for police. He called the cops. He called the cops. And just as the police answered the phone, and they said, hello, is this an emergency? The cow impacted with, what did the cow impact with? It ran right into, it hit, it smashed. What did it smash? Let's see, what did the cow smash? It smashed into a car. Very good, Karen. It smashed into a car. I mean, Jeff was sure that the cow was going to smash into him, but fortunately it didn't. It smashed into a car. Exactly. And so the police were on the phone and they said, "Hello, can I help you?" And Jeff said, "Yes, please. There is a cow that just smashed into a car and now it's bleeding from it's bleeding from his where was it bleeding from? Bleeding? The cow was bleeding from its head. Yeah, of course. Its head and its nose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, blood. Please, and uh, can you come and solve this situation? And the police said, no, we won't go because I can't remember. Oh, why did they say that they wouldn't go? They said no because of what? It's a scary story. Because it's donuts time. Exactly. At the police station, it was donuts time, and all the police were eating donuts. Exactly. So Jeff realized that it was his responsibility to help this cow, and so he looked around for a way to carry the cow, and then he saw the perfect solution for carrying the cow. What was this perfect solution for carrying the cow? What was the perfect solution? A tractor, Najinata. Exactly, a tractor. Beautiful. So there was a big tractor, and Charlie didn't know how to drive the tractor. But just then, the dog started barking. Started barking, and I forgot to mention that Jeff understands barking dogs. And it turns out that the barking dog knows how to use the tractor. So the dog jumped into the tractor, but there was a problem. What was the problem? Charlie is a dog. Oh, did I confuse Jeff and Charlie? Let's see here. So, no patrol. No. Oh, he forgot his license. Exactly. He forgot his license. Oh no, I can't drive without my dog tractor license. Exactly. Yeah. Oh no, what do? I don't have my dog tractor license. And so, just then Jeff said, "Oh, it's okay. I have your license here in my pocket. Go ahead and start that baby up." So he started, yeah, did you see the way I used baby? Start that thing up, start the tractor up. So he started the tractor up. And he went over to the cow, but the cow was scared. Well, the cow was scared, and the cow started. What did the cow start doing? He was drunk, no fuel, no hands. Oh, you guys are so good. He tried to go for a. He started crying. Okay, yes. The cow started crying and mooing, mooing, and then it started running again. All right, Wanda, I like it. Who said the cow died? Oh man. Okay. It started running again and it fell off the cliff. Oh, and it fell off the cliff. And yeah, and the poor cow died. But the bright side of the story, there was a bright side to the story. So the cow fell off the cliff and died. Yeah, but there's a bright side to the story. And what is the bright side to the story? I imagine the story. Start screaming, "Mama!" and scream, "Mama!" with the last breath. It takes everything behind her. I don't understand, Rhonda. The bright side is the car had the car the car had insurance. Oh my gosh, I love it. The bright side is this is the memory of a brave cow. They try. Oh, the bright side is the cow woke up in heaven. Oh my gosh, you are so good at finding the bright side. Okay, wow. Bravo, bravo. Oh my gosh. Such a fun game. The Forgetful Storyteller. Okay. Well, oh my gosh. You guys are amazing. Well, we're going to stop the live for now. I have to prepare dinner and do some other things. But I have had a fantastic time, and I really hope that this has been useful for you, that you have learned something, you've practiced your what? Practiced? What have you practiced? You practiced your English. Someone says, oh, Najinata says, I have a plot twist. I don't remember last time I laughed that hard, but me neither. It's been a while. Cool. Simon says we didn't have time to play. Simon says your thinking skills, exactly. Practice your English, your speaking, your language. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Awesome. So we didn't have time to play, Simon says, but I definitely want to play next time. So let's see here. First of all, I want to thank you all for being here and starting this incredible journey with me. I'm very excited about where this is going, and we're going to have another live. I think next week. I have to check with my coordinator, Paul. But we're going to be talking about how to discover your level of English. Yeah, we're going to decide where you are and where do you want to go. Yeah, where are you and where you want to go. So it's going to be super useful. Do not miss it. Tell your friends. Join the Telegram group. We're going to be communicating through there. We're also going to be posting on my channels, my social media. So yeah, but the real way to stay in touch with what we're doing is through Telegram. So please subscribe to the Telegram. And also, I love doing things for you. And if you want to help me, you can subscribe, you can follow, you can like my posts, you can share them, comment. All of those things really help me. So I really appreciate it. Yeah, so subscribe to my Telegram channel, subscribe to YouTube if you're not already subscribed to this channel. Those things totally help me. And yeah, we will be announcing the next date of the next live on my social media and definitely in the Telegram as well. So stay tuned, stay posted, and I will see you next time. And thank you for all of your messages over here. I really love them. You guys are amazing. I'm so excited to be starting on this new adventure with you, this new trip. Last question, what's a synonym for trip? This new, not trip, but a new, who's gonna do it? Who's got it? This new, who knows what I'm thinking? Who is almost Najinata? Journey is what I was thinking of. Good try with travel. Travel's the verb, and the thing is journey. So a trip is talking about your destination, and the journey talks about the process of going there. Yeah, it's the journey. A trip is, oh, I went to Croatia. Let's talk about Croatia. But the journey is, no, let's talk about how I went from here all the way to Croatia. Yeah, it's more about the experience of going. All right, path. Oh, I like path. That's good too. All right. Well, you people are amazing. And remember that every day you're getting better and better. All right, people, thank you for coming. I really appreciate you. So excited to have you here. And we will see you soon. So I'll see you in the DMs. I'll see you in the messages. I'll see you everywhere. All right. Take care. Thank you. Big, big hug to all of you. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see here. I don't know. Stop recording. Stop streaming. Stop streaming.